go first. So just talk about the improvement that you've seen from yourself and your teammates on the line.
I mean, as you guys can see, I mean, we're making plays now. We're making big plays for loss. I think yesterday we let up one big run. You know, that was a goof on somebody's part, but yeah. But we let up, like, I think yesterday in our play period we gave up 48 yards and they had 8 runs, and like 5 of them were for they got 11 yards on five plays. So I mean, we're making big plays out there, and I mean that's what we got to do is just take the ball from them. We're getting lots of takeaways, so I mean that's the biggest improvement.
Is it do you think a comfort level, or have you changed? Has Coach Leggy changed anything, or?
I mean, yeah, we made a few tweaks, but I'm not going to talk about those. But yeah, it's just like, yeah, we just comfort level, knowing how to play different blocks, different ways, stuff like that.
Outside of just playing harder, or working harder, and all that, what exactly is going into the improvement? Is it changes in the scheme?
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about all
We
that.
don't have to talk about the scheme. Are there some little changes in the scheme that maybe need to change from last year?
Yeah, I mean, the scheme in general is the same, but it's just like we're doing different tweaks here and there.
Just from a culture standpoint, I mean, what do you think is kind of the difference just in body language and effort and energy from where these guys were at coming in the spring last year, and then how much does being in Jonathan's system for the second year kind of help change that?
Yeah, well, it's comforting having like the same coaching staff for 2 years. Not many people can experience that, but I think the biggest thing in our D-line room is we're just sprinting to the ball every play. That's a big part of our culture, is just pursuing to the ball and trying to get 11 hats to the ball.
What was that like going through last year?
Last year was a good learning experience. That was when Coach Leggy first met with me. When we came back, he said my biggest advantage I got is just the experience I got. And really, I mean, that's the biggest thing going from year 1 to year 2 is just having all that experience under your belt.
Was it a physical thing last year, or was it a mental thing?
For me personally,
well, just the downfall. Some of the problems. Was it more physical or more mental? Or?
yeah, I think we were there physically. It's just more mental, I would think. Yeah.
What about the contribution this spring from Jordan Whitley? He's really stepped up. I mean,
Yeah.
I've known a lot of size, him and Elu and you on that line.
Yeah, it's nice having a dude who can, push the pocket easily. It's good, especially in pass rush. There's not many dudes who can take Pac-12 O-linemen and put them in the lap of the quarterback. But, I mean, Jordan could do that, so.
How has Elu's game changed this spring?
Man, Elu's game has changed a lot. I mean, if you just sit there and watch him personally, he's sprinting to the ball every play. He's not as tired anymore. He's able to go more. He got a way better motor. Elu's game has just went up like 100 levels, honestly.
How about the O-line? You guys go against them every day. They have 3 new starters this year. How have they been doing?
They're looking good. I mean, I think how many of them? 2 of them were returning starters, and then Clay got a lot of good playing time, and Noose got on scars. Noose improved a lot. So yeah, the O-line's looking pretty good.
Thanks, Alex.